What what is investing, Monica? What is it?
Well, it can mean a lot of things. It can mean investing in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It can mean investing in others. It can be investing time in in your work or
Mm-hmm.
things that you're doing within your work.
Right,
It can
right.
mean, yeah, it can mean a lot of things. Where you choose to invest your time, energy, money. Yeah, just it can mean a lot of different things for a lot of people, but for us, we invested in ourselves and also in our portfolios
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
also
So,
in each other.
and in each other. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So investing in relationships. Yeah. It's
Mhm.
all
It's
anything that we
all
put
it's
time, effort, money is
Mhm.
into, yeah, creating more opportunities
Yeah,
within a
exactly.
relationship, within a portfolio, within our lives. And
Mhm.
so how did you get started investing? Tell me.
So, I just happened to be at home doom scrolling on my phone, came across
Mm,
a master class that was gonna happen in like 2 hours from Kiana
mm,
Danielle, the Investiva, and I
ah,
said, "Well, I might as well put my time to good use. I might as well invest my time wisely rather
mhm.
than just doom scrolling for 2 hours. Let me
Right,
just invest my time into something more productive and listen to
right.
what she has to say." And I watched the class. I said, "Where do I sign up?" And then I invested money in myself and in the course. I didn't see it as this is how much it costs. I saw it as an
Right,
investment because it
right.
was going to better myself and better my future. And when I did that, I didn't even regret it. I didn't look back. I never looked back and said, "Oh my gosh, that was, what was I thinking?" No, it was like, what else can I do? Where else can I go with this journey? And then I invested into the accelerator program
Mhm,
and got more intensive training, got to network with a lot of top tier students that were in her
mhm.
Kianaverse, right? And I was able to grow my portfolio because now I knew what I was doing because I invested the time to learn that, right? Instead of just binge watching a show on Netflix, right? I
Yeah,
used my
yeah,
time wisely
right.
and then I was able to start a business and also partner with you, Mandy. That's how I met you. So now
That's
we're investing our time and energy into our
we're such
business
a
and having it grow.
we're such a good pair. Okay, so the cool thing, I
We
just have
are.
to share this because this was really cool. So for our last episode, I had ChatGPT analyze our episode to tell us what we did good and what we could work
Mm,
on. And it said we had great chemistry, and it's so true. Like we do.
it is.
We're like sisters now, of course.
Yeah.
And I mean, we
Yeah.
see that in healthcare anyways, right? Like there's just a
Right.
bond that's created in healthcare that
There
you
is.
can't I mean, you can find it elsewhere. I think the military, a lot of times people bond.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, like what other professions just bond.
Yeah. Healthcare in general, I mean,
Yeah,
you bond or
healthcare in
you trauma,
general. Yeah, you trauma
you
bond. I
trauma bond
know.
because you're both in the foxhole together.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
military.
I feel like it's
Yeah,
military and healthcare. I feel like are the two,
yeah,
if
they're the
anybody
same. They're
has
pretty much the same.
any other professions that have bonds like that, just drop it.
Yeah, they're both battlefields,
In the chat. They are. They are. I know there's so many nurses
right?
that say that they wish we got military pay, combat pay,
Yeah,
basically,
combat hazard pay.
because it
Yeah,
is
for real.
combat. But
I
here,
know.
I loved it here because it said here that, well, it said you're hilarious,
Oh,
and it really ChatGPT really liked how you talked about Joe or Trader Joe's, excuse me,
yeah, Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's, and you've seen more peepees. I loved that one was really
Then
funny.
a
I laughed
then a
at
two
that.
dollar hooker on nickel night.
Yeah, then it's so
I've seen more for a lady, for a freaking lady as I am. I've seen more
yeah,
naked people than a $2
totally.
hooker on nickel night, you guys.
Yeah,
And
exactly,
I also
exactly.
sweat more than them because I'm
Right.
menopausal.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
I mean, I do have to say, just because I'm in psych, so we don't have to wear all of the PPE that you do, but oh my gosh, like I can't imagine being menopausal and wearing all that
Oh my
stuff. I
god.
don't even know. You're like a wrestler, like you're like sweating it out in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So
And the thing
anyhow,
is that the ORs are cold, so that's what helps because they're about
that's
63
true.
degrees. So it does
Oh
help a
wow.
little bit, but we are at risk for bloodborne infections and bodily fluids, things like that. So we do have to
Yeah.
wear PPE,
Super,
eye
super high
protection,
risk.
and we're protecting the patient too by covering our
Yeah. No,
hair,
totally.
wearing hospital
Totally.
issued scrubs, washing our
Hmm.
hands,
Yeah.
sanitizing them.
Well,
Yep.
yeah. So that's why, yeah, Monica and I met each other. And so now we get
Mhm.
to invest in each other's lives and learn more about investing. And so for me, it's interesting because investing actually started for me in property. So when in 2015, I bought my first house.
Mhm.
And it's funny because I never really like absolutely had to have my own house, but I knew somewhere intellectually that owning property was a good idea and that like
Yeah.
paying money to a landlord didn't make
Mm.
financial sense long term, right? Like in the immediate term, like yes, like you might be paying less, you're not having to pay for a house and repairs and taxes
Yes.
and things like that. But I knew intellectually somehow, and probably my parents taught me that investing in
Right.
property would help me. So those were actually my first investments were in
Mhm.
property. And then my ex and I had actually we built a home, we bought a second property, started renting out the first one, making some income on our first investment. So that really is also what investing is it's paying
Yeah.
paying you back, right? At some
Yes.
point you will get a payback, whether that's in yourself or in your relationship. You will start seeing
Yes.
rewards coming
Yes.
back. And
Yes.
so I knew that investing was important, but beyond investing in property, I didn't understand anything else. I knew the stock market was important for investing, but I didn't know how to be in it. I thought it was gambling. And so after I was assaulted by said
Yeah.
patient that I talked about
Mhm.
last week, that is what really propelled me to realize that I was 39 and I
Yeah.
only had $119,000 in my 401k. And so I just thought, how is this going to turn into the millions of dollars that I know I'll need to
Yeah.
enter retirement? Like, there's no way that this is possible unless I really figure out this investing thing. And the crazy thing is, I knew that investing in the stock or I knew that my 401k was being invested in the stock market. So it's weird because I
Mhm.
had like this, dissonance of like, ooh, stock market's
Yeah.
gambling and yet my
Right.
401k is in it. So like it didn't,
Right.
I no one had
Right.
ever like taught me. No one had ever taught me. And then I
And it's the
finally
same.
yeah,
It's the same
exactly. So
market.
right, same thing. And then I get assaulted by the patient. I realize like it's time for me to figure this out. I'm 39. I need to secure my financial future. And how am I going to do that? What happens if I can't nurse anymore? And that's where
Yes.
you've gotten to too, right? Like,
Yes. It's a real thing. What
yeah.
happens if you can't work anymore?
What happens if you
What's your
can't nurse
backup?
anymore? Yeah. Are you going to be on
What's the
disability
backup?
for the rest of your life? And
Right. Right.
like, is that it? Or is there
And
more?
think about it, Mandy. Think about it. You are far, far more ahead than the majority of the Americans
I
because you did
know.
have a 401k that had 6 digits in it, whereas a
Hmm.
lot of people don't even have anything. And a
No,
lot of them
no.
don't even realize where to start, what to do.
Right.
They just lack the education.
They lack the education. Yeah. So, I think, yeah, just speaking about 401ks, then really a 401k is one tool that you can use to save money for retirement. And yet, in many ways, 401ks are a scam. So, you know, one of the reasons is that there's a lot of hidden fees in 401ks
Yes.
that you can't
Yes.
control, right?
Right.
And you don't
Right.
know what they are. Second
Yes.
reason that is potential scam is that it doesn't allow you to use your money how you want to use it. And I've thought a lot about this, Monica, and I'd like to hear your thoughts on it too. I do think that 401ks were created because no one is actually teaching everyone how to invest their money, right? And so they just figure, oh, people are, they're inept basically, or they won't save for their retirement. So like the government and your
Yeah.
employer is kind of forcing you to save so that you do have something in the end, because we all know Social Security is not something that we can completely rely on, right? And even if we
Yes.
could, even if there will be some form of Social Security down the line,
Yes.
we can't actually, like, you're not going to be able to live a life of freedom on Social Security, right? So
Right.
yeah. So to
And
me,
yeah.
oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, I'm just agreeing with you that yes, you have no control. You
Mhm.
can't control what they're going to put it in. A lot of people will put in more than what the company will match, even though it's recommended that you put in what they
Right.
match. But then if you're
Right.
putting more in, then that's subject to fees,
Fees. Yep.
volatility, and
Hmm.
eventually taxes when you go to pull it out because it's
Right.
a tax
Taxes.
deferred.
So that's the third reason. That's the third reason
Yeah.
why 401ks are a scam, because yes, it seems like it would make sense that, oh yeah, I don't have to pay taxes now, therefore I can save more
Yes. Yes.
right now and it will grow more because I'm not having to pay taxes. But you're going to
Mhm.
pay taxes eventually in the end on this
Well,
huge pot of
on a
money,
bigger amount.
on a bigger amount, and you
Yes.
probably are going to be in a higher tax bracket than you are now. So
Exactly. Because you'll be worth
all
more.
of so it those pieces are not what's shared with the
No,
community, and
it's
and
not.
that's why 401ks are a scam.
And
And
here's what happened in history. Here's what happened in history. Everybody that worked in the United States had a pension.
mhm,
They would work for a company
yeah,
20, 30, 40 years with the company giving
mhm,
them a pension when they retired.
right,
This was
right,
our grandparents' time, right?
right,
And their and great grandparents' time. So in 1978, November 6, 1978,
mhm.
Congress enacted the Revenue Act and implemented the first modern 401k in 1980.
19.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's not even that
I
old.
know. 401ks are not
Wow,
that old because
not
everybody was
that
getting
old.
pensions back in the day. But
Mhm,
then what they did was they moved over to a 401k system. So now your employer doesn't have to pay your whole pension. They can just pay
right.
what, 2%, 4% into your investment account. But now they're off the
Mhm.
hook. Now it's up to you
Now
to
it's up to
save what you're
you.
going to need for retirement. So
Mm,
if that ain't a scam, I don't know what is.
such a
But
scam.
look at all the money that they saved, all the
Right.
employers, by
Yeah.
having it on now the employee's
The employee.
responsibility.
Yeah, exactly. And for me, after 15 years of
Mhm.
saving, my portfolio, like I had, it's like it was like 9%, right, on average, which
Right.
that's not bad for a
No,
401k. Like that's actually
that's
not
the average.
bad.
That's the
That's the
average of the
average.
stock
Yeah,
market.
but
Yeah.
that's about as much as you're gonna get. I've seen some as
Right.
maybe high as 12%,
Depending
that
on the
kind of
year.
thing. But I mean, the difference between 9 and 12%, that's actually a really big difference. So
Yeah.
the fact
Yeah.
that different companies, different brokers are offering such wide variety means that they're also taking out more fees.
Yes.
So, so, so there is one caveat to all of this in terms of
Mhm.
a 401k. So we're not encouraging not to have a 401k.
Right.
It is, if your employer will match what you contribute,
Match.
that is free money, basically.
Free on the table.
That's one of the benefits of your, being employed. And so
Yes.
match to that percentage, which it's usually maxed out at 3 or 4% oftentimes. And then everything else, instead of continuing to contribute 12% or whatever, you're going to take that money and then
Yes.
invest it in assets that are going to grow at substantially higher rates. So this is not
Exactly.
financial advice by any means. And we're going to be talking
Right.
about some stocks that we've even been watching and trading in the past week or so, but it can just overwhelmingly make better returns. And you really don't even have to be that good. That I think is the biggest
Right.
thing I've learned, right?
Yeah.
About investing is that you do make mistakes and it's not perfect.
You
The
learn.
returns aren't as, perfect in every single asset that you might buy in the stock
Mhm.
market, but
Mhm.
it's still substantially more than your 401k is doing, and you don't even not even be, you might be a beginner. So, I
And
think
you're using after-tax money too. That's another thing you
mhm,
have to consider.
exactly.
When
Yeah,
you're investing the money in, say, a Roth, in a separate account from your 401k, that's after-tax money. Now,
right.
granted, you can't pull it out before 59 and a half, or you get hit with a 10% tax on that
Right.
money.
Right.
And there's a
Yeah.
5-year rule for Roths, but I mean, the thing is that you have more control over it. You can pick
Right.
and choose of what investments you want or companies you want to put your money into. And
Right.
even if you're not sure what to invest, you can just do an ETF, an exchange
Right.
traded fund that has a bunch of companies in it and just let it ride out on that. Say like with VU, like Vanguard's
Yeah.
VU that follows the S&P 500. You could do that
Yep.
if you're not comfortable investing in particular stocks. Now these come with fees, but they're a
Right.
lot lower than
They're
the fees that
lower.
your 401k is going to charge, or hiring a money manager to
Mhm.
manage your account.
To manage your
And that's the
account.
thing. So I would see a lot of nurses go work for places where they had pensions because they didn't feel confident in their future, because they
Mhm.
saw that, oh yeah, my 401k is this, or the market was terrible that year. I lost money in my 401k, especially during the 2008 recession. You
Right.
saw a lot of 401ks
Oh,
dip.
yeah, my dad lost his. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's been so sad. Like my parents, now that said, I retired my parents. So the end story is great because I
Yeah.
learned
Happy
how to
ending.
invest. I was able to help retire
Yeah.
my parents. But yeah, my dad lost his entire
Yeah.
401k in 2008 and they lost their home.
Yeah.
And I
Everybody
look
did.
back on the decisions that they made and
Hmm.
it was because they didn't understand 401ks and they didn't understand the stock market and they didn't understand the recession that we were in. And
Hmm.
so you can recession proof your portfolio
You
too.
sure
You can,
can.
right? Like you can. So what are some of the ways that we can do that? What have you used?
Well, the other way of thinking for nurses is
It's
they
really,
pick
I just have
a
to say it's
job
really funny because your cap keeps like going in and out.
because it's
and your
blue and I'm green
and your
screen,
microphone a little bit too.
and my wine glass, they have to wear
Yeah,
different colors,
they have to wear different colors. Yeah.
red, or so
Hmm.
that's why.
Yeah, that's
So,
a very
yeah.
good of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the old way of thinking that a lot of nurses will do is, oh, I'll get a second job, or I'll pick up some extra shifts, extra call,
Hmm.
right? To make more money. And then they're just killing themselves because they're grinding. And
Right.
grinding is not always sustainable, right? Or they'll go work at the Veterans Affair, the VA, and
Right.
get a job there because they have pensions. If you're fully vested in the
Right.
company,
Right.
then you can start pulling a pension when you are ready to retire. Or they go into
Hmm.
the military because then you can get a pension that way. Or
Right.
they
Right.
start looking for other side hustles. And so, like driving a Uber or something else. So
Right. Right.
the trick is that you want to use your time wisely, because time is more precious
Hmm.
than money.
Yeah.
And the wealthy try to save time rather than money, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
so better ways to use your time and invest your time is to not grind, not
Right.
use your time to make money.
Yeah.
Have your money work for you so you can save time and
Right.
actually have time off, enjoy your time off, go on
Hmm.
vacation, see your portfolio growing. And there's different ways to do that if you understand how to do it. Because,
Right.
we're not taught this.
Right.
We're taught how to save lives, not save our portfolio.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, because sometimes our portfolio might need a little CPR, right?
Yeah. No,
You
totally.
know,
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
beforehand, it
Yeah.
needed that,
Right. Right.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
360
Staying alive,
joules.
staying alive, staying alive. Yeah. They're
They
using
can't be
now
giving
bad bunnies. Titi me pregunto. I see
for
again.
Gen
Yeah.
Z.
Yeah. Gen Z's using Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
because
good.
I'm Gen X, so it's Bee Gees.
I'm kind of, I mean, I'm not,
You're on
I'm,
the cusp.
I'm on the cusp. Yeah. I'm an old
You're
millennial.
millennial, right?
So
You're
I
probably like a
totally
zennial.
relate. I relate to Gen X. So, and I relate to millennials as well. So
Chica,
yeah.
I had the Bee Gees on a vinyl album.
No
The,
way,
the
girl.
Saturday Night Fever. My
That
dad
is
had it, and I used to listen to it.
so funny.
John Travolta, And then
Yeah.
don't watch
Yeah.
the movie. It's very disturbing. It's very
Oh,
depressing. Don't watch the movie. It's very depressing.
Staying
But we
Alive.
watched it in that's the sequel.
Oh,
Saturday Night Fever was the first one.
Saturday Fever. Yeah.
Second one, yeah.
I don't think
Fun
I
fact:
ever.
my nurse preceptor in ortho
Yeah.
was a backup dancer in Staying Alive behind John Travolta. Fun
No,
fact
your nurse preceptor?
in
See,
ortho,
nurses, look
yeah.
at all the amazing things we do. I just love it.
She's in
Yeah.
that movie, the sequel. Yeah, but like I had it on the Disco Duck too. Disco Duck was like a compilation of all the disco songs, and it was like Donald Duck, but
Oh,
like a John Travolta stylized, just Donald Duck. And I had my little Holly Hobby record player. I'm dating myself. I had a little suitcase record player, and then I would put my record on it and play it.
oh
Yeah, it
my
was so fun.
gosh.
I'd take them
I
with me
love
wherever I went.
that. Take it with
Yeah,
you. Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
So
Okay.
those were
Well, you are dating
good
yourself
jams. What are we
just a
talking
little.
about?
We
Oh,
were
the
talking
CPR,
about
your
how to
portfolio.
recession proof our portfolio because it needs CPR
Yes.
sometimes, right?
Yeah, because
So,
you can predict patterns because the
mhm,
market history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. And so
right.
when you learn how to invest and you learn the markets and the charts
Yeah.
and the signals and the indicators, you'll be able
Yep.
to know what to do and build a strategy around it so you can eventually recession proof your portfolio and your savings.
Right.
And keep
Exactly.
up with the news because the news is going to move the market because there's humans behind the market, right? And so there's
Mhm.
this thing called the VIX, which is the fear and greed index.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
another good thing to look
Indicator.
at because you can
Mhm.
see if the
Have
market
you
is
looked at
greedy.
it lately? Have you looked at the VIX lately? What is everybody?
I
How
think we're in
fearful are they?
fear.
Are
We're
we
in a
in
little
fear?
fear. Not too bad, but we're in fear. So
Mhm.
that means everybody's going to be like, oh my God, sell everything, right? And
Right.
when it's
Right.
greedy, everybody's buying everything, right?
Mhm.
So that's another little indicator that we've learned through Tanya and Investiva, one of our money
Yeah.
coaches.
Yeah.
And you can gauge it, but always stick to your strategy. Don't
Mhm.
veer from
Yes.
it because if you
Right.
do, that's when you get into trouble and you're like, why did I do that? That's where the
Right.
regret's going to set in. So
Totally.
stick to
Yeah.
figure out your risk tolerance, set a strategy and stick to it.
Yep. And Monica and I can help you do that. So
We sure
if you
can.
at all want to
Yeah.
learn your risk tolerance and build a
Mhm.
strategy, we would love to help you learn how to do that. It's not as hard as you think it is. And I think a lot of people
Yeah.
they're fearful, right? They're fearful of like,
Yes.
oh my gosh, I can't do this. So I'm just gonna look the other way and keep and pick up another shift, rather than
Yeah.
getting
Right.
really vulnerable with your financial
Mhm.
situation and looking at it,
Yeah.
um, you
Or
know,
the news
that,
has, bad news, like there's bad news, we're at war, blah, blah, blah. Then people start freaking out. And
yeah,
it's all psychology. And Mandy and I have
it
a psych
is.
background. So we're
We
able to
do.
decipher.
That's
Yeah. And we're
right.
able to
Yeah.
go, this
Mhm.
is just, it's like someone who has a panic attack disorder. Now, granted, they're in fight or flight mode,
Right.
even though there's not a perceived threat, but their body is in that mode that there is, even though
Yes.
there's not
Yeah.
a big great white shark in front of them, right? Licking its
Right.
chops.
Right.
But to the
Hmm.
body, the sympathetic nervous system is like, oh my God,
Oh
panic,
my
we're going to
gosh.
die. But
Hmm.
that's how the market is. The market is the same way.
Yeah, the market really is. I love how you like compare the charts to EKG
Yeah.
strips,
Oh, yeah. Heartbeat.
because it
Yeah.
really is. Like, you can
Yeah.
see, like, ba-boom, ba-boom, like,
Oh, yeah.
how
They're in beef.
they're gonna die. Yeah, you can see how, like, it's okay, market's crashing,
Yeah.
or it's pulling back,
Yeah.
or there's
Mhm.
fear, or investor
Or they're in
confidence is
Ross.
going down. Yeah, so it's really not about math
Mhm.
at all.
No.
So
No. Just call the clergy.
call the clergy. We need a spiritual consult in room
Last
501,
rights.
please.
Yeah, because there's stocks that need last rights, right?
Yeah.
Like, call the clergy. Give them their last rights.
Give them their last
Call
rites.
the
It's time
family.
to, yeah.
Tell them to say goodbye. Call the
Is
funeral home. Call the
yeah.
mortician.
Is this stock? Is
Mhm.
it an organ donor? Are we like, yeah.
Yeah, is it an organ donor? Can we harvest like some cornea
What can
or a
we harvest?
kidney?
Yes.
Yeah, let's get
Yes.
them. Let's get a OR book stat. Yeah,
That stat.
I know.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
So
it's
the
all
cool
relatable. It's
thing,
all relative.
it's totally
Mm-hmm.
real. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And recession or millionaire recessions make the most millionaires. So
Yes, it's
we
true.
don't have to be afraid. So while yes, the general public overall, the fear factor's super high, we go against that grain. And so yeah,
Against.
that's one thing I've really appreciated about Investiva and learning from our money coaches.
Yeah.
But I also think, Monica, yes, because your and my background in mental health, and I
Mm-hmm.
think also our nurse psyche,
Right.
we're always running into emergencies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're going into things that most people are running away from. We're
Away from
running, yeah,
towards the
I
shark.
mean, right, exactly. We're running to, and everybody's running away, and at
Uh-huh.
healthcare personnel are like running towards it. So that kind of resilience
Hmm.
really creates a solid investor. So I feel like if there's anything that nurses would take away from us today is that you already have that resilience because you
Yes.
built it up in healthcare, right? And you're going to
Mm-hmm.
transfer that resilience and determination into investing so that
Yeah.
when investors are scared and they're selling, you're going to jump in and you're going to buy. And when
Yes.
investors are buying, 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 you're going to resist the urge to buy and you're going to sell. You're going to be
Yep.
making profit. But that
Money.
takes a lot of resilience
Resilience and patience
and patience.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I look at it as when the markets dip, like they were dipping, right?
Mm-hmm.
I looked at it as getting a good sale on a pair of shoes
Right.
at a store
Yes.
that you're like, I've been wanting a pair like this. And now they're on sale. What?
Now they're on sale.
That's how I
Yeah.
see the stocks that I really want when they go down. I
Mhm.
see it as like a great sale. Like in Spanish, there's a word ganga. Like it's a ganga,
Oh, it's
which
a
means a
ganga. Yeah.
bargain.
It's
Yeah,
a
like it's a
bargain.
ganga. And
Right.
I'm Hispanic. We don't pay retail for anything anyway. So it's not a good sale. It's like a rush. You get like a rush. That's why Ross is doing so well. If you look at the stock for Ross and TJ Maxx,
Right. No,
yeah, because they have
totally.
good sales. Yeah.
It's
And
so funny that I used that analogy actually with one of my clients because she loves purses. So
yeah.
purses can even be an investment, right? And
Yeah.
she's killing it in the market. She's getting so excited about buying things. And we've talked about her like purse.
Huh?
I don't think she has a purse
Her
addiction. She loves
collection.
purses, right?
Her
And
collection. We'll say
so she's
collection.
like, I probably should just stop buying purses and I should invest it in assets. And that's like kind of where her mentality is changing. And because she's so enjoying investing now and buying stocks, which is kind of
Mm-hmm.
like might be a more healthy
Mm-hmm.
investment right now. Eventually, when,
Mm-hmm.
we're financially free, we can buy all the expensive purses that we want. But
Yeah.
she's considering selling her purses, which are
Oh.
actually an investment
Yeah. If you
that
buy the
she
right
has had.
ones.
She bought because she
Mm-hmm.
did. She bought the right ones. She likes nice
Mm-hmm.
things. And
That are
so
collectible.
she's considering selling them and then she's going to invest in some assets.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that are going to again
Yes.
generate
Yes.
more wealth, right? Because a
Right.
really good investment is going to be paying back
Yes.
those
Even while you
rewards,
sleep. Even while you're sleeping.
even while you
And she
sleep.
and she can even invest in the companies that make the purses.
Totally.
The
Yeah.
luxury brands that make the purses she can invest
Yep.
in. if
Yep.
she truly is a big consumer and a
Yep.
loyal consumer of
Yep.
that brand,
Of that brand.
why
Yep.
not?
No, that's how she's starting to think. It's really cool to see the
The transformation.
transition.
Yeah,
Yeah, that she's
it's
making in her
amazing.
mind and the excitement
Yeah.
that she's getting from learning about investment. Yeah.
Oh my God, I
So
love it. I love it.
so exciting. So exciting.
Yeah, because
So,
Tiana always says, look at your credit card statement. What are you
yep.
buying? Where
What
are
are you
you
buying?
spending your money?
Right.
Well, invest in those companies. You already give them your business. You're
Mhm.
loyal to them. Why not buy
Yeah.
stock in that company?
Yep.
If it,
Yeah, I
if it matches
remember
your strategy. Mm-hmm.
one of the first stocks that I bought was Starbucks because I loved I've loved Starbucks for like 20 plus years, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so again, none of this is financial advice. This is all just
Right.
ideas that I had. And
Mhm.
in fact, I'm actually not in Starbucks anymore because I didn't think that it was doing that well in the market for what I wanted.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
there's a
count.
lot of competition. And it's been kind of going through like it's very popular in other countries, but in the United States, the popularity has pulled back significantly. And there's
Mm-hmm.
lots of reasons for that. But I bought it because that's what I knew. And I remember getting my first dividend in Starbucks because it paid a tiny, tiny little dividend. And I was like, my coffee habit is finally paying off, right? Like I'm getting like I'm not paying for a latte. It's
Right.
finally paying for itself.
For
And
you.
I think
It's
I
paying
ended up
you.
doing what's that?
It's paying you.
Yeah, it's paying me. And I think I ended up doing a swing on it. And it was, like I said, it was one of the very first swings I did. So I made like $100 off of it or something. But still, I made $100. Like, how
Oh,
much coffee could that
right.
last you, if
Yeah.
you really like Starbucks, or maybe you really
Yeah.
like another company that you would
Yeah.
actually be getting that profit from. So, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that would buy
awesome.
about 8 or 9 mocha chocolata, half
Mocha
calf, double
chocolate.
calf, low foam,
Yeah,
half foam. What
yeah.
do they say? 2
Yeah,
pump
all of the things.
and whip.
What's your favorite Starbucks drink? What do you like?
Uh, I'm a caramel macchiato
Oh, yeah.
for for
Mhm.
forever.
For forever.
And
Yeah.
I always ask for child hot because I like to
Oh,
drink it. I don't want to get scalded. So if I can make
yeah.
it child proof and then
Right.
with a little whip or iced, you
Or
know.
iced. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but
Mhm.
I don't live near one, so it's nice because I have to literally drive miles,
Oh,
like
wow,
11
that's
miles to one.
interesting.
Yeah, so
Really?
that's good for me because it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
something
that's
that's
right. It's not
convenient.
tempting. Mhm.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's not tempting.
I'll buy like Starbucks beans, and I feel like that's cheaper
Oh,
than
yeah.
going there. But I love the white chocolate mocha. That was my favorite, my very
Oh,
first
really?
drink that I
That
loved.
sounds
And then
good.
I've since switched to I love their soy chai lattes. So that's
Oh,
my,
yeah.
my
Yeah, chai
drink now.
lattes are good, or pumpkin spice latte when it's PSL time.
Right, right.
I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guess what?
Well,
I went to the grocery store last week and they already have pumpkin spice coffee creamer.
no way. Really? What is it?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
only
so
July.
excited. I know,
Oh
but
my,
after July
oh, you're a
4th, it's
pumpkin.
now
That makes me
because look
sad
how
because that
fast.
means summer is like getting over soon. But so
Yeah,
you like
yeah.
pumpkin spice, huh? You're a pumpkin
Oh,
spice.
yeah.
You're on
I'm
the
a
pumpkin
PSL
spice team.
girl.
I'm not
Love
on the
anything
pumpkin spice team.
spice.
I don't like pumpkin spice. Yeah.
But the thing is, pumpkin doesn't even taste like that. It's all the seasonings that taste like that, which is
Well,
hilarious because
I
pumpkin
know.
doesn't taste like that, but it's the cloves, it's the
It's all the
cinnamon,
things it's like
it's
in
the
a pumpkin pie.
nutmeg.
I do love pumpkin pie. I've just never, and I
Yeah.
love eggnog. I love
Oh,
eggnog
yeah.
lattes. So
Eggnog. So
that's actually my go-to. But those, oh my gosh,
yeah.
those are so full of
They're
calories.
so
So
good.
yeah.
So full of calories, I know.
Well, let's actually, in honor of Starbucks, actually, let's just look at the
The
chart.
chart. Let's look
So
at the chart.
yeah, let's look at the chart real quick and see what's going on. And then I really wanted to look at Tesla because I just
Yeah.
bought some Tesla. It
Perfect.
is at a bargain right now,
It's a ganga.
and it's a Ganga.
Yeah.
So let's see okay, so here is Starbucks and
Oh, it was trading in a channel there.
oops, yes, it is trading in a channel. And screen 2, I want to make sure. Can you see it? Oh yeah. Okay.
I
There we
can
go.
see.
Okay, you can see. I'm going to switch just because I want to make sure that the recording gets it. And
Yeah.
I haven't analyzed Starbucks in a while, so this doesn't. And
Okay.
then I've got
This is without indicators, right? You don't have
this
just
is,
all you have is
well, yeah.
Fibonacci.
So I was getting refreshed on swing trading using Bollinger Bands. I
Oh,
totally
right.
forgot
Yeah.
about Bollinger Bands.
Oh,
So we
yeah. I
were,
see him. Yeah, I see
yeah,
him
you
now.
see, yeah, so it's
Yeah.
trading, yeah,
Yeah,
so
I see him
this
now.
can kind of help you identify when to enter into a swing trade. And we can do a session on that in the future. And
Yeah.
actually right now, I mean, based on just looking at this, it's just
Yeah.
touching this kind of the bottom of this Bollinger Band here. So it could
Yeah.
be
It could
potential
go back up.
buy for a tiny little swing. And this is
Mhm.
why, so yeah, I'm going to take off the Bollinger
And it's
Bands here.
compressing. It's starting to compress a little bit.
It is. Yep. There is definitely consolidation here. I'm just going to
Yeah,
switch to,
it's consolidating right now.
yep. And I'll throw on RSI there too.
Okay.
So auto, and this is, if you guys are like, what in the world is Bollinger
What
Bands?
in the what?
And I just
Tarnation.
put on the Ichimoku cloud, and then you see the chart here, and here's our EKG strip, right? So we've got
It's in VTAC. It's in VTAC.
it is a VTech. We've got the candles. These are the candles.
Tombstones. You could see the tombstone pattern.
Right, exactly. So I mean, actually, yeah, this is trading at a channel too. I'm kind
Yeah,
of
it is.
impressed.
It is. Yeah, it's
Um,
consolidation sideways trend.
yeah, it is. It's like a
Mhm.
sideways. We've got a nice little like whoop there, and then here,
Mhm.
and I'll just extend it
Mhm.
a little bit right there. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
nice little. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's not really growing
Oh,
much,
there
but
was
it's
the.
kind of slightly. Yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, when
yeah.
you pull out, but you're on the daily.
I'm on the daily. Yeah, let me pull out. Let me look at the
Okay.
weekly here. There we go. That's a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah. You get a bigger picture. Okay.
So
Since
I last sold, yeah, I was working on this
uh,
in 2024. So it's been a while since I've
yeah.
looked at this one. But the future cloud is green on the weekly.
Yeah. It's
So
bullish.
it's bullish.
And what is it doing?
And
Is it flattening or is it widening?
it's
Oh,
flattening a
flattening.
little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So
It may consolidate more.
it might consolidate more.
In
And
our yeah. And what is the Tekon and the Kijun line doing there?
oh, it looks like it is. If we can see, where is it? Let me pull this away. The parallel line right
Mm-hmm.
here.
Okay, so they're flattening.
Okay,
They're parallel
they're
with flattening.
flattening. Yeah, they're not really like, I don't, it might be, is it crossing? No, it's not crossing. One, two, three. Yeah, no, they're just kind of following each other. There's not a lot of, like,
Yeah.
here was a dead cross back here. That looks
Mm-hmm.
like a golden cross, possibly right there, but they're very tight.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, they're just flat right now, parallel and
yeah.
flat, along with what the Ichimoku cloud is doing, right? And
Right.
the RSI and the candles. It's just
Yep.
showing like a possibility that it may continue that trend
Right.
for a
Exactly.
while. Mm.
But I mean, pulling out, so this is the monthly chart. So this is the long-term view.
Long term, yeah. I mean,
And
it has grown,
it has grown. It is a
but then
growth stock.
yeah, but then it
So
consolidated for
yeah.
many months after that.
I just know for like what I like to swing trade with and the profit that I like when I actually held
Mhm.
it, it
Mhm.
wasn't giving me the profit that I wanted to.
Right.
It was slow moving
Yeah,
and
slow moving.
and the dividend wasn't that high. So like
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I wanted to keep it for the dividend. It wasn't something I
Yes.
could swing.
Yeah.
So it was one that I was just I mean, that's the thing. You kind of learn with each
Yeah.
stock what you
Yeah.
like, dependent on your
Yeah.
personality and what your risk tolerance is.
And the
So,
personality of the stock too.
and the personality of the stock as well. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, because it looks like it never dropped. Like even the
Mm-mm.
RSI, the bulls and the bears, because that's telling you
Mm-hmm.
sentiment. It looks
Right.
like it kind of hangs out in that one little, like since
Mhm.
2021, it's just kind of hung out. So the true bottom
Yes.
is like
Yeah.
30 some.
Yeah. Yeah,
And then
there's
the
actually
highest, yeah,
actually on the
60. Yeah.
monthly chart, there's a triple top right here that I'm
Hmm.
seeing.
Yeah.
It's right. Oops.
There,
Yep. There's like
there, 3.
three. It's almost looking like it's gonna do four,
Yeah.
do a quadruple. But oops,
Yeah.
I got a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why it
Wow.
pulled back.
It did.
So
Yeah. So
that's a bearish signal.
right, exactly.
Mm.
So yeah, lots of mixed signals we're seeing, right? So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see if it pulls back after this quadruple because it just keeps testing this line right
Is it
here.
testing the upper band of the cloud or is it in the cloud? Like what's it doing
It's
on the
it's
daily there?
it's
I
kind of
can't
the
see
cloud
it.
is acting as general resistance. It's really
Let's see.
following the cloud. Yeah.
I
There's
can't
just a
really
lot of
see that.
you can't see.
Okay, so it's gone inside the cloud. It's tested the upper band.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just the cloud's so thin. So
Right.
that's another weak signal there because if the cloud was wide, that would be a stronger indicator
Indicator.
to
Yeah.
support the momentum. But yeah, it's very
Yeah.
thin, it's flat. Yeah.
Yep.
And the candles like to play off
So
of.
yeah, well, and so if you're interested in buying, you could buy at these fib levels right here,
Mm-hmm.
102, 96, 92, 88, 83, 74. They're all very close together, which again just indicates that it's a very slow moving stock. There's not a lot of volatility. So it's not like
Right.
an exciting one, but it is an
No.
option.
And it loves the golden zone.
It does. You're right. Yeah.
Loves that
Good
golden
eye.
zone.
Good eye,
And
Monica.
so for profit taking, let's
Mm,
duplicate the fib.
sure.
Don't I sound like Jess?
Oh, you want to duplicate it? See, I
Yeah.
was just thinking we could do profit taking here. You could do 132
Mm-hmm.
or 167 right there.
Now, are these levels it's never hit before, right? These would be new
Yeah,
levels it's never hit
these would
before.
be new
So it's a
levels.
possibility it could hit.
Yeah, let me.
Oh, it has. Yeah. Yeah. It hasn't hit those
Mm-mm.
levels yet, but you never know. It's a
Never
wait
know.
and see. It could be a wait and see.
It could.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it
Not
could.
financial advice.
Not financial advice. Yeah. Know your risk tolerance.
Yeah.
Monica and I can help with that. Okay, so let's do Tesla because I just bought some today. My buy limit order. Oops, I don't think I got the right. Yeah,
Yeah.
chose the wrong chart. Okay, my buy limit order just went through. This is the daily chart.
Nice. I was
Yeah.
looking to get some more Tesla.
Were you? Okay,
Hmm.
so it's pulled back. So this is interesting because I, had looked in the past like how far it's pulled back before, so
Hmm.
Tesla's a great one for swing trading just because
Oh,
of the
definitely.
volatility. Um,
100%. It's a
right?
great one.
So, yeah, so it had more recently even pulled back as much as 27%. So I bought more here. I think I had owned a little bit because I've bought and sold Tesla and done multiple swings on it.
Yeah.
So I bought 8 more shares today in
And again,
Tesla.
it's a golden zone player.
It is. It's a
Loves that
golden.
golden zone.
Yep. 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 It is. So yeah, we can see. Yep. Look how far the candle dropped today. It was like, bring.
Yeah.
It just
And the
tanked.
thing is that these are prices that it has played off against. So if you look at key psychological
Hmm.
levels, they're
Right.
very strong because the stock has hit these levels before
Before. Yep.
in the
It
past.
totally
So
has.
that just is another confirmation.
Hmm. Yeah,
So it broke
exactly.
below the candles. Now the candles, the cloud's
Oh, it
acting
broke
as
below the
resistance.
cloud.
The cloud, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's now is acting as resistance.
Yep.
The
Yep.
future cloud is bearish. It's red and it's
Hmm.
dropping, right? It's
It's
dropping.
dropping. Yeah. And it's hitting, yep, that 3 point, like you said,
Yeah.
the golden zone right in
The
here.
golden zone,
So it
yeah.
definitely still has the potential to pull back to
Yeah, more.
281 to
Hmm.
218. It's hit there multiple times before.
So then you would say probabilities,
Mhm.
high, medium, and low. So
Mhm.
Mandy, give us
It's
some probabilities of high fill probability rates and medium probability fill rates and low probability fill
well,
rates.
yeah. So low probability would be, well, 218, let's see, what is it? 218 would probably be a low fill. I was gonna say
Yeah.
we could probably go even a little bit
Yeah.
lower, but medium
Yeah.
fill would be 281, and
Mhm.
current market price right now is, of course, high probability because that's what it's trading
Yes.
at right now. So
Yes.
if you're a
Right.
high risk investor, you could get in right now. If you're just like, I gotta have Tesla and I don't want to miss out on
I
the
don't wanna wait.
opportunity. Yeah, I don't
Mhm.
want to wait. Let me switch to the weekly chart. And
Mhm.
if you're
If you're a value investor. Mhm.
moderate, medium risk investor, then you might want to wait till the
Yeah.
281. And if you're a low risk
Mhm.
investor, then you might want to wait till the 218. But yeah, I was seeing like, what is the cloud here? See, there's again this nice channel. So
Yeah.
it broke a little bit below. Well, I could
Yeah.
extend this channel just a bit. So um,
Mhm.
yeah, there we go.
And now the cloud is it's getting smaller.
It's getting really thin.
Momentum, the bullish
Yeah,
momentum is weakening.
weakening. But it's
Yeah.
interesting because it's right on this like parallel channel. So there's a
Yeah.
potential it could bounce off of it and then come back
Yeah.
up and be a good swing. So
Mhm.
that's why I really wanted to get into it. And let's just look at the monthly chart and we can see
Yeah, and
what it's doing.
it's all levels
Mhm.
that the if we look at history, yeah,
Yeah.
it's all levels it's hit before.
Yep. Here, these are my past buy limits that I had here.
Mhm.
So that's
Okay, so the
Tesla. Now
cloud
we
is
haven't done any of the sentimental or the
no.
fundamental analysis on Tesla. If you want to learn more about that, we would love to teach you
Yeah, we would.
more. Yeah, I've made a lot of money. I will say Tesla's probably one of my most successful swing trading stocks that I've made
Yeah,
money. I feel like it's a really good starter
it
swing
is.
trade
It really is.
because it's just almost inevitable that you're gonna be able to make some money
Yeah.
off of it, right?
Mhm.
So yeah,
It's like that
it's
it's like that meme, "I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead
yeah.
again. I'm alive." It's like, when they show that dog, exactly this stock, dude. I'm dead again.
That's
I'm alive.
true.
I'm looking at you.
That is so true. Well, now
That's
you have me.
Tesla.
Now I'm wondering what happened to make it pull back today.
Yeah,
Because
probably some
I
bad news
I
scares
think it was no, I think it might
or
have
earnings
been
call,
earnings.
people taking
Yeah,
profit.
I think it was earnings.
Mm,
Actually, let me go back here.
'Cause, yeah, it's earnings week.
It is.
So you're gonna see a lot of movement in the markets the
Let me
next
go
few
back
weeks.
and go to the daily. Why are my earnings not showing up here? Wait a minute. Is that earnings? Durable goods. What?
Yeah, usually it'll have a little
I know I should have little
an
E's like
E. Yeah.
oh, wait a minute. I went to the wrong chart.
Oh, you went to the Jurassic period. Is that when I was born?
You were part of the no, you weren't. Did
No,
they
I was
have
born in the
vinyl?
Pliocene epoch. I was born in the Pliocene epoch, so I had a woolly mammoth as a pet and a giant sloth.
Did they have vinyls back then too? Is that what
No, not
no?
yet. Yeah, so it was like
Yeah.
technology was amazing back then
Oh, that's so
for
funny.
vinyl records.
Yeah, yep, earnings was today.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, so there you go. That's why
um
it's
surprise, yeah, they had wait, revenue was a
revenue went up,
surprise.
but earnings
Earnings
went down.
was went down. Yeah.
Yeah.
They they must be putting a lot of money into investment
Mhm.
then.
So
So,
they're probably putting money into stuff, so, but they
yeah.
missed earnings. But that's not always an indicator. They could beat
Mm-mm.
earnings and it would still go down
I know. That's the
because,
crazy thing.
yeah, you just
Mhm.
never know how it's going to play out on Wall Street.
Right.
People are
Exactly.
either going to take profit and sell, or they're going to buy and it's going
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
up because they beat,
Well,
or
and
they may,
here's another thing here. So Tesla's robotaxi stalls and its valuation decline starts. Tesla, why am I cutting my price target after Q2 earnings? Why
yeah.
it's
And then
still
what the analysis,
bullish. Yeah. So
yeah, and what the
that's interesting.
analysis
There's
is,
a lot of
yeah,
sells here
yeah.
that investors are selling. And when they're selling, what do? We're buying.
Bye. We load our cart, add to
We load
cart,
our cart. We're like, yes, please.
and we want free
Give
shipping.
me right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Again, not financial advice,
Not
but
financial advice.
that
Always stick to your
is,
strategy.
yep, one option for you. Okay, I wanted to talk about Amcor too. So you said you've been holding your Amcor.
Yeah, I've just been holding it. I tend to be in long-term relationships rather than bed hop.
You're not swinging it, huh? You're not
Not
swinging it.
swinging it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not a
I'm
fiduciary floozy. What the heck?
I know you're supposed to be a floozy.
I know. I'm supposed to like
Um,
have like a date at 5 p.m. And then a dinner date at 7 and then a
right.
nightcap at 10, right?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the heck am I doing?
What
You
are
gotta get
you
on it.
doing? Yeah,
Gotta play
so
the field.
yeah, play I see I'm a swinger, which
You're
I
such
didn't
a
ever
whore.
think
I love it.
I am. I'm like a stock whore. Like I'm well, I was gonna say something really bad, but yeah, I was gonna say I'm in and out. I'm a trader hoe. Like I'm in and out. Like I'm like I can't help it. I just wanna buy it and then I wanna sell it and I wanna see
Oh,
the profit.
just use and abuse. Just use and abuse them. And then
I
kick them out.
guess
Kick them out with like a
so.
to-go bag of like fried
Right,
chicken, and then you're
right.
calling the Uber and
Yeah,
you're kicking them out of your house. That's
right.
fine.
So
You gotta get up early in the morning.
here is the cool thing. So Amcor made me really happy today because, in general, the
Awesome.
my portfolio lost, right? I'm down like 3,000 today.
Mm-hmm.
But Amcor, I just got in and I thought for sure that I would somehow lose out. And I bought at AMKR. Oops. I was going to try to see what did I buy at? What did I end up buying at? Yeah, I bought it 67.69 and I bought it 57.92. Just bought it
Nice.
on the 17th of July, 50 shares. So I
Mm-hmm.
doubled down on my investment and I'm up 18% already. Like
Dang. You already pulled ahead.
if I sold right now, I would make
Yeah,
$833. Like
that's
that's
amazing.
fast. I mean, that would
That's
be
fast.
Tanya would tell me to swing it and probably sell it
Mm-hmm.
right now.
A
A
portion of it.
portion.
Not all of it,
Yeah.
if you want. You can still have a
Right.
little bit in the game, little skin in the game.
I might do half. I do like the fact that Amcor it does pay a small dividend, so
Yeah,
that's really nice.
yeah.
But yeah, so because my first just bought, when did I buy it? Oh, April. Let's see. Yeah, bought my first lot in April 27. So I guess that
Mm-hmm.
was like 3 months ago, and then I just bought more, and now I'm up.
Nice.
So if I
Very
had been
cool.
even more patient and not bought back in April, I could even be up more. But
Mm-hmm.
so let me go back to the chart here for anybody that's interested because it's still really at a good price, right? Because it was as high as
Yeah,
96, it substantially pulled back. And
yeah.
then but see now it's definitely got some bearish signs. It's like
Mm-hmm.
pierced through the cloud. The cloud is kind of
Yes.
acting as resistance all of a sudden now.
Yeah,
And then the
yeah.
future cloud on the daily chart is
Mm-hmm.
bearish. So
And the sellers are taking over right now.
yes, yes, exactly. So I don't know, maybe I should sell. What do you think, Monica? What should I do? What should I
Yeah, like if you want to
do?
do a portion of your realized gains,
Yeah.
that way you're not, that way if it does, because Kiana always says, remember the
Mhm.
compass confidence question? If
Right.
you,
Well, and on the monthly here, look at this saucer bottom. So
yeah,
it's
that's a bullish signal.
yeah,
And then it went
it
straight up.
and yep, it did. It went straight
Mm-hmm.
up. So it could pick it back up again. So like I said, I've done a swing on this one before.
Yeah.
I might consider selling just because I don't know, that would be a good profit on the weekly. See, the weekly, it's still bullish.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still above
So
the cloud and the
it
cloud's
could
acting as support. The
it
cloud's
could
green.
pull back even more.
Yeah, it could.
So, I
It's
might
in,
put
yeah, RSI's
a
neutral.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
and we
mean,
can't have a crystal ball, with
and
our
I wish we had a crystal ball. I really do.
yeah, I know, but we
We'd
can't,
be
so
retired.
yeah, we would. Yeah, and if we had started this way earlier, we'd be, like,
I
way, way,
know.
way, way
Definitely.
retired, which
But
is
now we
why
know.
now
Now
we
we know.
know, and this is why we're talking about this with everyone because we just want to make sure that
Yes.
you have this information because we didn't, and
Right.
I mean, I know that that's when I finally discovered all of this and all the different pieces to investing
Yes.
and compounding money. I just thought more nurses need this information
They
and
really do.
how can I possibly, get it out to everyone. So
Mhm.
two nurses trying to figure out how to live bigger, healthier, wealthier, happier lives. And we are bringing you along. And we are so happy that you joined us for this episode. And what are we going to talk about next time, Monica?
Oh my gosh.
What should we focus on
I
next
would like
time?
to address burnout and
Okay.
also violence against healthcare workers. I feel like
Yeah.
I open up my phone and I'm always seeing a story about a nurse that got shot walking to her car, got
Yeah.
robbed, shot,
Yeah.
and or patients like us, have assaulted us. And I feel like patients don't see us how we see them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of patients see nurses or healthcare workers as a way to let out their frustrations or,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of times they're in the hospital. It's not a good thing, right? And they're
Mm-mm.
frustrated, they're in pain, they're sick. And so a lot
Yeah.
of emotions can run high, and it's how they
Yeah.
deal with these emotions, and it comes out physically,
Yeah.
verbally,
Exactly.
And
Mm.
so you'll see a lot of stories where, yeah, patients are spitting on healthcare workers, kicking them, punching them, throwing things at them,
Yeah.
stabbing them, shooting them.
I know.
So, yeah,
Okay, so that's our
it's
topic. Let's talk about workplace
yeah,
violence
yeah,
next time for everyone. And then, of course, we'll have more buys in the stock market and investing
mm,
advice. That's what our That's what our show is all about because
that's
it's all
right.
things nursing and all things investing. So, yeah. Well, thanks everybody for joining. Drop any questions in the chat below. We would love to answer any of your questions. And of course, Monica and I are here to coach you. We would love to coach you. So, check out our links as well to our coaching program. Have a lovely
Yeah.
day.